waving her about.
This is number 39, is it, love?
Yes, just here.
Thank you, love.
Go there. Quick behind my back.
Well, let the door down, he'll kill her.
Police, open up.
I don't know what must have happened. They don't normally fight.
What do you want?
I'll have a word with you, please, sir. Inside.
No, it's not convenient. I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, the old street can hear it.
Is your wife in, sir? I'd like to see her, please.
You're not going to come inside.
Look, are we going to stand out here all day, or what?
You all right, love? How did this happen?
Did you do that?
Of course he did.
No. I fell down the stairs.
Is that right? She fell down the stairs?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, all right, madam. We can deal with this, thank you.
Come upstairs and sort yourself out, love.
Have your name, please, sir.
What for?
I have to make a report.
His name's Carter. Derek Carter.
Yeah, I'd be obliged if you'd leave this to us, madam. Thank you.
Has he done this before?
No. He just... I'd got the kids off to school. He needed petrol money to go after a job in Bedford. I didn't have none to give him. Look, I don't want no trouble. It was my fault.
Look, whatever the argument was about, Mrs. Carter, he's not entitled to thump you. We could charge him if you want us to.
No, it'll only make it worse. I'm all right.
What's Mr. Carter to say for himself?
Not a lot. He's in the loo.
She doesn't want to press charges.
Are you sure, Mrs. Carter?
Yes, I'm all right. Is that Derek?
You should get a doctor to look at that, you know.
Just leave me alone.
Oh, I wonder where he's off to.
OK, Marshall, I'll leave you to it. And in future, I'd like regular updates.
Regular, sir?
Weekly. Then we can stay on top of the job,
He wants a complete breakdown every week.
The way he's going, I'm likely to have one. Is that for me?
Well, it might be as it happens.
Come on, open it up, Quinn.
Actually, Sarge, you might be interested as well. Pocket calculators.
Stroll on.
State of the art. Makes mathematics easy as falling off a logarithm. £2.
Dropped down your chimney, did they, Quinn?
Bankrupt stock, Sarge. I had them off my brother-in-law.
Get rid of them. Aren't you supposed to be in that CAD room?
Yes, Sarge, I'm just delivering a message.
£2?
But I tell you what, £1.50 since you're my first customer, and I'm giving them away at that price.
Right, done.
Lovely.
Out.
Pay me later.
What's he doing? Let's find out. Problems?
It's just shot up there. Blue car. Carter, his name is.
Yeah, all right, take it slowly. Now, what happened?
I just made a call at number 9, and when I come out, all 4 tyres slashed, and he's away like the clappers.
Now, why would he want to do that?
I'm a loan collector, see? I called at Carter's house yesterday and had a bit of a ding-dong with his wife about her owings.
Licensed moneylender, are you?
I work for Harry Soames.
Oh, do you now?
Look, don't stand here gassing. You could have him.
He'll turn up. Sierra Oscar from DS Roach. Man by the name of Carter in blue car.
Ford Escort it was.
Believed to be a Ford Escort. Wanted for questioning on suspicion of criminal damage. Over. Sorry, Dave, no index number, but headed north on Cameron Road about 5 minutes ago.
Oi, you'll have to move this. It's on a yellow line.
Look, I tell you what, Batteries included, Vic.
Sheep was out here, looked like a Picasso painting. She still wouldn't press charges.
The way I see it is, some women like a bit of aggravation. Gets them going, I shouldn't wonder.
Oh, and you'd know about it, would you, Dave?
I've done umpteen domestics, Sue, and I've never known a woman yet finger her husband. Now you explain that.
Has it ever occurred to you that they might be frightened?
Well, they can always pack a suitcase, can't they?
Sue, that call at Mrs. Carter's earlier on.
Yes,
There's
Sarge.
been developments. CID want a word.
Just go in, Sarge.
I think I might have one of these. £2, did he say?
He'll go down to 150.
She's been like this since some other police went this morning.
Right, love, thanks.
I took her tablets off her just in case.
What?
Tranquilizers. That doctor hands them out like Smarties. She's tried it before, you know, with the tablets.
You borrowed some money off Harry Soames, Mrs. Carter?
Have you been telling them this?
No, Vera, no.
Your husband's been running around slashing tyres
Slashing tyres?
on Archie Hewitt's car.
All right, Mrs. Carter. Tell us about this row.
I borrowed £100 off Mr. Soames a couple of months back. I have to give him £10 a week for 4 months, only I couldn't. I've got Derek's dole and my family allowance, and that's it. So I got behind, see? Mr. Hewitt reckoned I owed nearer 200.
That'll be the interest on the interest.
I couldn't borrow any more from the neighbours. So he took me child benefit book. He made me sign over 4 weeks' worth to him.
Vera, you should have told me.
He took your book.
When he came round yesterday. Derek found out this morning.
What was the money for, love?
The kiddies' clothes. I've got 3 at school. You can't have 'em running round like ragamuffins. A pair of shoes cost the earth these days.
Don't I know it? I need to rob a bank for the tackle that my kids are wanting.
It's all right, love. That'll do for now.
Just keep an eye on her, love. Make her a cup of tea or something. And if her husband comes round, tell him to behave himself. We'll deal with Harry Soames.
You wanted me, sir?
Oh, no, sorry. Could you put that on the front desk? It's for the Children's Hospital Charity Appeal.
Right, sir.
And could you keep a record of the weekly takings? You know, issue a receipt book, that's all.
Yes, sir. Pleasure.
Did you know our clear-up rate was as bad as that?
Is it, sir?
Our divisional report's going to make very sad reading. Oh, Alec.
Yes, sir.
What's this I hear about Harry Soames?
Oh, not sure yet, sir.
Well, chase it up, will you? He's the money man behind a lot of serious crimes on this patch. I'd jump at the chance to get him for even the smallest offence.
I'll keep you posted of any developments, sir. Make my day if we convicted Harry Soames.
Make my day if we convicted anybody.
At one time, there was one of these in every street corner.
You what, Sarge?
My old man used to have a suit in one of them every week.
He wouldn't now. It's all changed.
Yeah, I expect the interest rates have changed as well.
Yes, gentlemen.
Mr. Soames, please.
Who shall I say? Mr. Soames? Mr. Soames! It's the filth.
What's your lip, Terry? I must apologise, Mr. Lines, and Constable Roach.
Detective Sergeant.
Oh, well deserved, I'm sure. How can I help you?
And Mrs. Carter. We spoke to her this morning. She says she took a loan out with you a while back.
Carter, oh yeah, 39 Archer Road. £100 over 4 months, wasn't it? Just the cash, no goods exchanged.
You've got a good memory, Harry.
Pretty important things in life. No law against that, is there, Sergeant?
A man named Hewitt. He works for you.
Yeah, he collects around the estates.
Yeah, well, he started collecting child benefit books as security for your loans.
That's a criminal offence, Harry.
Oh, no way. That's disgraceful. I don't tolerate that kind of malarkey in my business. I'll sack him, Mr. Lines.
He says he does it under your instructions.
Well, he's telling you porky pies then, isn't he?
And you're still full of the same old bull, Harry. Well, this time I'm going to mark your card.
Look, I've never touched a family allowance book in all my natural, Mr. Lines. Not even the wife's. You can search the place.
We'll take you up on that.
Pleasure. Get yourself a warrant, won't you?
You expecting trouble, Harry? It's an offensive weapon.
You blind or something? It's a putter. I lent it to Terry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he just joined my golf club. Getting in some practice, isn't he?
Will you make sure that's all he's doing with it?
Right. And thanks for coming in and putting me wise about Hewitt. It's nice to know there's still somebody trying to keep the streets safe for women and children.
It can't be right.
A 2% clear-up rate on serious crime.
I was expecting a slight improvement on last year, if anything.
You're obviously out of touch then, aren't you, Derek?
Perhaps WPC Marshall's got it wrong. She had to get them out in a hurry, sir.
Kathy Marshall does not get her figures wrong.
All right, Mr. Munro. You get Marshall to double-check the figures.
Yes, sir.
And we are going to go through these with a fine-tooth comb, Derek. Because if they're correct, Sun Hill is going to be the laughingstock of the Met.
Ken, we've had a Emma call. Soames Pawn Shop, 130 High Street. Disturbance, key holder on the premises. Over.
OK, Dave, we're on our way.
Yes, right thumb, bifurcation on the left, 2 ridges, and a little lake underneath. OK, Jack, thanks for that. That is wicked.
A match?
Spot on, mate. When we get hold of Dipper Smith, he'll be eating his dinners in the scrubs.
Oh, no.
What?
I've added these expenses up 4 ways.
Maybe you've got a finger missing. Have you counted them lately, Tosh?
I'm using this. It's a calculator. I got it off Quinn for £2.
You didn't.
Yeah, there won't be anything wrong with this. It's a computer.
Try it with 2.
2?
Add 2.
16.
There you go.
I'll kill him.
That's Carter's.
Well, better late than never.
You all right?
What does it look like?
Yeah, that's just like the one you gave your wife, mate.
Yeah, right ding-a-ling he is. Comes in here screaming blue murder, threatening to carve us up.
And you poleaxed him with that?
No, officer. It was instinct. I hit him with the first thing that came to hand.
Yeah, just used that reasonable force to protect this person. Didn't you, my son? Awful, innit?
You close your eyes.
Yeah, that may be so.
Yeah. Running round the estate, taking the women to cleaners, knocking a slice of them behind their husbands' backs when they can't pay.
That doesn't give you the right to flash a knife about.
Well, you ain't doing sweet FA about it, are
Look,
you?
we're trying. But we have the unfortunate handicap of having to obey the law, Mr. Carter. So you didn't know that he'd taken your wife's child benefit book as security on this loan?
No. It all come out this morning.
When you thumped your wife?
Yeah.
You don't seem to get anything, right, do you? You had no dealings with Hewitt or Soames direct. You didn't give him the book.
Joking, I wouldn't touch those two with a barge pole.
Well, what about your wife? Could she have given it to them? Did he take it from her?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't even know she was borrowing money.
We're going to have to charge you with possessing an offensive weapon.
It just needs a slight technical adjustment.
Oh, yeah? Well, you show us.
When you want a 2, you press 8. When you want a 8, you press 2. Bob's your uncle.
I'll bob you in a minute, Quinn. Look, I'm telling you. What's going to do? Come on, tell us.
Everybody will be fully reimbursed, all right?
Now.
Less deductions for spoilt goods.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's going on here?
It's just a small misunderstanding, sir.
Lines.
Sir.
Chief Inspector Conway wants to see you in his office with your diary. Now.
Yes, sir.
Are these yours, Quinnan?
Yes, sir.
See me in my office.
Now, what's the progress on Soames?
Well, we got Carter locked up for criminal damage and assault. We can give you Hewitt for handling the child benefit books. We can even give you Mrs. Carter for aiding and abetting. But nothing firm on Soames.
Smart as a carrot, sir.
What about this Hewitt character?
Well, he and Soames crawled up from underneath the same stone.
Chase his tail hard. Mr. Brownlow will be chuffed to bits if he can get a result. So will I.
Right, sir. That's Hewitt's.
Yeah, he bought himself some new tyres already.
He's probably got them on the Never Never, eh? He'll be in the pub.
scatter like cockroaches when you arrive, don't they? What you have?
Drink up, down the station.
Thought you'd get round to it. Not my day today.
How many women's benefit books have you pilfered? Just to pay off Harry Soames' pound of flesh.
I don't work for Harry Soames no more, thanks to you. He's given me the elbow. Cheers.
What a shame.
Well, you can do yourself a good turn, Mr. Hewitt. Because all we want to hear is that Soames instructed you to collect the benefit books as security on his loans.
Just put his name in the frame, Archie. What you got to lose?
My health. Soames would take the nuts off a squirrel for a lot less than that.
Get the man a drink.
Half will do nicely. Can't help you.
Look, would you mind conducting your inquiries elsewhere? You're emptying my pub.
Have you got a gaming licence for this?
No, I don't need one.
You do if you're paying for money.
No one plays for money in here.
You want to come round every night and find out?
Who wound you up this morning?
And knock that back and out.
Temper, temper.
I tell you what, if you're looking for some aggro, try the Op Garden down the road.
Oh, yeah? How much do I owe you?
It's on the house.
Not this time, it's not.
This is a police station, not a flea market, Quinnan.
Yes, sir.
And you can vouch for the probity of these, can you?
How's that, sir?
Are they bent, Quinnan?
No, sir.
Inspector Munro, could you deal with this?
All right, sir.
Have a word with Marshall, will you? Mistakes all over the place.
I think you'll find WPC Marshall is not entirely to blame for her miscalculation, sir. Is she, Quinnan?
What do you mean, Inspector?
PC Quinnan has been indulging in a little private enterprise, sir. Cut price calculators. By so doing, he's not only created altercations with his fellow officers, he's also been instrumental in causing WPC Marshall to cock up her crime figures.
Not to mention wasting half my morning trying to make sense of them.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I was only trying to make a bit of money, sir. For charity, sir.
Oh? And which particular worthy cause had you in mind, Quinnan?
Well, I thought Mr. Brownlow's hospital, kids' hospital appeal, I thought that would...
Highly inventive, Quinnan, but it won't wash.
I have a good mind to refer you for discipline. I think that might indeed be appropriate, don't you, sir?
Well, perhaps just a severe warning this time. But if you step out of line again, I will jump on you personally.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. On your bike, Quinnan. And get this rubbish out of the station when you knock off.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh, Quinnan.
Yes, sir?
How much money did you get from your little enterprise?
Oh, only about 20 quid, sir, that's all.
Oh, splendid. Well, give it to Sergeant Peters and make sure you get a receipt. Copy to me. And thank you very much for your efforts on behalf of the appeal.
Yes, sir.
Everybody ends up in the pokey except Harry Soames. Frankly, I'd like to take him round the back of his shop and rattle his bones. He's the scum of the earth.
It's his bread and butter. And will continue to be so as long as there's a string of mugs queuing up to line his pockets for him.
Oh, no, not mugs. Fools to themselves, maybe.
They're borrowing money at interest rates that would make the Chancellor of the Exchequer's eyes pop.
They're just poor folk, Ted. Where I come from, half the street have Christmas on tick, and they spend the rest of the year trying to pay it back.
Sierra Oscar 5 from Sierra Oscar, are you receiving? Over.
Yeah, Roach here. Come in, Dave.
999 call from 39 Harker Grove. Trouble at Mrs. Carter's, the woman you interviewed this morning.
Yeah, on our way there now. Out. Now what?
I hope to God she hasn't done anything stupid to herself. Step on it, will you?
Here we go.
Like to see the super, please?
Have you got an appointment?
Some people don't need an appointment, son. Here, just give me my card.
I don't usually object to officers selling goods around the factory alley, but keep your eye.
Yes, Mr. Brownlow, just the man I wanted to see.
Good afternoon, Mr. Soames.
Just came to express my appreciation at the speed and efficiency with which your officers dealt with a nasty incident in my premises this morning.
It's what they're paid for. We don't discriminate.
Wouldn't have it any other way. So, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to make a donation to the Police Benevolent Fund.
I'm afraid I cannot accept your money.
Well, nothing to do with this morning then. Let's say it's an anonymous contribution to the welfare of your boys in blue. Every little bit helps, eh?
No, Mr. Soames, we cannot take, nor do we want your money.
Well, wouldn't want to be out of order. Let's give it to your favourite charity, eh? No sweat. And thanks very much for looking after me.
Mr. Soames!
Must be £100 there. Generous to a fault, isn't he? What shall I do with it?
I know what I'd like to do with it.
Have they taken anything, love?
I don't think so. They've smashed the kids' stuff. Smashed it.
Kitchen window. You were out at the time, you say, Mr. Carter?
I just went out for a bottle of milk. Only as far as the shop on the corner.
What time was that, love?
Half an hour back. I come back and found this.
Rules out, Hewitt.
Yeah, pound for a penny, we know whose calling card this is.
Shall we go see Soames? Huh? Who's your neighbour, love?
DS Roach from Sierra Oscar.
DS Roach, come in.
We've had a tip-off that Dipper Smith is drinking in the Goat and Compasses, Harbour Road. Over.
All right, we're heading there now. Out. I've spotted Smith. Let's go.
OK.
Did you get my child benefit book back?
Yeah, but I'll have to hang on to it for evidence, I'm afraid, love.
I need it, see. I'm skint. I spent the last coppers I had on the milk.
Look, right. Don't pay Soames a penny more. And if you send somebody around, give me a ring at Sun Hill. And go see the Citizens Advice Bureau. They'll help sort your debts out for you. And don't borrow any more money off the tally men. They'll bleed you white.
Yeah.
Come on, Tosh.
You couldn't just lend me a couple of quid for the meter, could you? Thanks.
Throwing your money about on you?
Well, you know. Here, you reckon I could claim that on my expenses?